This Brother portable printer has a color display here, pretty much like this one that we already own, but with a few notable additions or alterations. First, it will take wider tape, and that's a plus. Wider tape means wider labels, and that's nice to have. And then this one. Second, its display is color and a bit larger, and that's nice. Third, this comes with, in the box, with a plug-in AC adapter, so you don't have to have batteries. This one can use it as well, but it didn't come with the adapter. This one comes with the adapter, and again, that's a major plus. You can see that this is a very wide piece of label, and here's the adapter. Okay, that's not something that's really that much use or interest to you. But let me tell you the other thing. Here, you will see certain things that are not on any other Brother label maker I've had. Do you see in there, it has a micro USB port? That's for connecting it to a printer. Next to it on the right is the DC in. It's from the adapter and the power adapter, and that's nice, but I mentioned that. Then, finally, the thing that you need to be aware of with this is that, do you see that there? It says Bluetooth. You can print from it using your phone and do it wirelessly. This is a great label maker. It has everything you'd want. I'd like it to be able to print, 4 inches wide. That's the only other thing I'd want, but this is a fantastic label maker.
So you've got the tab length set to 0. We are going to set the font size, width, style, alignment should be centered. Yep. No frames. Cut length, auto. Cut option, small margins. Okay, this is the smallest label you can make. I have RL7 because I'm putting on a bunch of tubes. I need to print this one. Okay. Excellent. Look at this. Now you have to have scissors because it puts a mandatory almost 1.5 inch tail on every one of these. And if you look at this, you got, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 60% of your reel, assuming you're going to make one of these, a bunch of these, is going to be wasted. And they're always like that. So let's, also, you can only type about, I think, 1 letter per half second. So, let me backspace. Every Brother is like this. I don't even know why I ended up buying this because I knew better. So let's say RL7, whoops, L7, GHTYU, and BHY. Oops, BHY. Anyway, so if you get in a hurry, you have to be slow to use this. So we're going to print. Look, it cuts this off for no reason. And then it prints that. So yeah, if you make a really long label, it's perfect. But if you're making an RL7, you have to cut it yourself.
Now let's talk about what comes in the box. So inside the box, you are getting a case. Inside the case, you have the label maker itself. You have the power cord, which is all one cable, and it has a brick on the end. You receive 2 different samples of labels that come with it. One is 24 millimeters, and you receive a smaller one, which is 12 millimeters or 0.47 inches. Now, the initial build quality, I think, is pretty solid. It has a black matte finish with a little bit of shine to it. The rubber keys, they do feel nice, but they have a little bit too much play in them for my taste. You can put in 6 AA batteries if you don't want to plug in your label maker into a wall outlet.